Hey guys, Shane Noor with Dazzy Integrations, back with another edition of Give It To Me Straight. Today we're going to talk about mobile device management, or MDM. We mentioned this in one of our previous episodes when we were talking about allowing employees to bring their own devices to work to allow them to connect to your internal wireless network. So what is mobile device management? It is basically a software or an application that allows you to install an agent on that device that communicates back to a centralized dashboard. What does that allow you to do? Well, it allows you to monitor those devices. It allows you to manage those devices. You can set policies on what they can download and what they can use on that device. You can set policies on where they can use those devices. And probably most importantly from our perspective, we want to push the ability to allow a remote wipe of the device. And we'll talk about that more in just a minute. So what kind of devices are we talking about? Smartphones, tablets, laptops, basically anything that connects to your wireless network that you can install an agent on. Does not work on like a Chromebook or something that you don't have the ability to install on. So why do we want the ability to remotely wipe a device? Well, a couple years ago I went out to a conference in Las Vegas. Was coming back home. I had a red-eye flight where I was supposed to be at the airport, I think like at 5 o'clock. So I'm in the cab at 4:30 in the morning. It's still dark out, and I'm tired, and I'm in a hurry because I'm late. Jump out of the cab, run up to the counter to get checked in, get all the way through to the security counter, and notice that as I'm emptying out my pockets that I don't have my smartphone. Well, that's a big deal for me because it's got all of our corporate email, it's got documents stored on there, it's got photos stored on there that we use for our documentation purposes, all information that we want to make sure that is secure. So, after I kind of got through the initial panic of that, I got through security, got to a point where I could fire up my laptop and get connected to the mobile device management, and I was able to remotely lock that device and remotely wipe that device. So within just a couple of minutes, I disabled the device and deleted any of those documents or sensitive information just remotely so that whoever got that phone did not have the access to those type of documents. So really, really important, especially if you're in the healthcare industry. There are HIPAA fines that will come into play if you have a device stolen or lost that is not secured that allows any type of customer or patient information to be exposed. So very, very serious when it comes to the medical industry if you handle any type of patient information. Lastly, I want to point out in regards to your devices, you really, really need to make sure that you've got a password on those devices. I know a lot of business owners and managers don't like having to put in a password every time they open that device. It's kind of a hassle to them, but it's very, very important because what that does is it allows you time that if you lose that device or if it's stolen, it gives you time that that device is locked and no one can get access until you can remotely wipe it. So as soon as you're done watching this video, go into your security and settings on those devices. Make sure you set a password. It's very, very critical. Lastly, I'll point out what we're talking about here. There are free solutions out there with no commitment involved. One of the ones we recommend is Meraki. They have a mobile device management solution that is cloud-based and does not require any type of purchase up to 100 devices. So as long as you have less than 100 phones or tablets that you're going to manage with it, you can use their solution completely free. So why not take advantage? If you have any questions, we'd certainly like to help you out with that. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you the next time on Give It To Me.